The fighting between Hamas and Israeli forces continues to escalate. Israel has struck more than 1,000 targets in Gaza in the past 24 hours. And more than 1,000 people have now died on each side of the conflict, with many, many more injured. But Hamas terrorists have committed brutal atrocities that many around the world are calling barbaric. President Biden addressed that just moments ago.
I've been doing this a long time. I never really thought that I would see and have confirmed pictures of terrorists beheading children. I never thought I'd ever... Anyway.
Let's go now to NewsNation's Chris Cuomo, who is live in Israel. And Chris, those reports out today confirming these atrocities, they are almost unthinkable.
I agree with you. In truth, in fairness, Elizabeth, you know what it's like to be in these situations when you start to lose time. There's so many waves of bad that keep coming here. It looked like Hezbollah had joined in earnest in the north. Now we have a different understanding. The IDF was talking about drones. These pictures had been coming in. The Prime Minister's office confirmed these horrendous reports that Americans can only relate it to maybe what we saw in Connecticut in that school shooting, the way these children were mutilated on purpose and celebrated as such. The president has been doing this a long time. So have we in person. And this is the worst kind of carnage imaginable and done for purposes of celebration. The way these people are treating human beings after they're dead, children, elderly, is almost unbelievable, even if you're in the terror game. And you just had the Secretary of State on saying he'll always have Americans' backs. He needs to meet with them. They're on the ground here, desperate for information and in the dark. And they are singing the praises of their country, Israel and America, saying they know everybody wants to do the right thing. He needs to meet with those people on the ground and assure them, because their children are in the arms of the worst people imaginable right now.
Do we know if Secretary Blinken has plans to meet with American families who are in Israel waiting for word on missing loved ones?
What I have been told is that they don't know. And I find that to be unacceptable, especially for the Secretary of State. I would understand the president's got a lot of balls in the air right now. America's got some big decisions to make. I'm not talking about boots on the ground. I'm just saying we've never dealt with anything like this.
Right.
I knew that Kirby wasn't being completely straight with the American people when they said in the beginning, we don't know, we don't have any confirmed reports. They had only confirmed reports of people who were saying, I'm an American, I don't know where my kid is. Witnesses at the festival told me this, this is what people saw. They knew. They had reason to know. They were erring on the side of caution. I get it. They were buying themselves time. These families don't have time, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
So there's an urgency here that I hope is met at every level, because, again, Hamas did not take hostages, okay? They took what, in their opinion, is something less than human that they can play with. I don't know how you get a good resolution in this situation. I really do not.
Well, I certainly hope that Secretary Blinken, once he arrives and after he meets with the Prime Minister, can help give those American families some information and guidance, as well as consolation. Chris Cuomo reporting live from Israel. Thanks so much. And thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.